Hey Dave,
Hey, Chris.
I miss you, man.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute. Yeah,
It's
had to do another virtual one.
I'm glad that we're doing this, but I look forward to getting back into our little makeshift studio in your
Yeah,
basement at
we
some
want to
point.
try to get something going before we get all summer busy and stuff.
I
Get
think
a
that
couple
might
in.
already be happening. Because I know
Well,
you got a couple that are well, not only you wrapping up school for like work, but you've got a couple things I'm sure going on at home too.
yeah, doing a little traveling. Kids are finishing up school, so may have to postpone or cancel one of our, or actually modify one of our trips because my son's playing a little baseball and they might make the playoffs. So
Nice.
might have
I mean,
to.
it's nice in one way, but
It's good,
in another way, it's like,
but it's like, I mean, I don't. If they get in, they'll be the bottom place team, which means they'll play the first place team. Are you
all
typing
right.
something?
No, I was adjusting my volume.
Because all I heard was chick 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 chick.
Oh, okay. That it comes through. I mean, I'm just hoping in this one, everybody can at least hear me better. I'm glad the last one was super short, and I don't think I said it while we were recording, but I was so proud of those dollar store earbuds that I was not afraid to lose because I have a habit of losing them. That once I heard the audio coming through, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to like throw those things away, dude.
Yeah, I was asking some people about it, and they said Chris's camera looked good, and my camera was a little older looking. I was like, well, he's probably the computer I'm using is a lot older. He said, but my audio sounded good and yours was a
Oh,
little
it was
far
terrible.
away.
That
I
was
said,
terrible.
well, he was using those dollar store iPod or dollar store
That's true.
headphone
I
things. So
did. I upgraded. I've got my Beats on this time.
nice.
Um, I still don't. I can't do the earbud. I lose the earbuds, man. So like I've always looked for something that's got a cord that can at least kind of like go around my neck or something like
Yeah.
that. I have a habit. I've had one pair of actual um, you know, nice earbuds, and I have no idea where they are. So
I I bought these off one of my former volleyball players. She had like several sets because she kept losing them, and then she found some. She found
that's the
several,
way
and
to
I was
get
like, all
them.
right, look, let me buy those from you. So
Man, you just you wipe them off. You're good.
20
Let's go.
bucks. Oh, I cleaned them. I cleaned them, but 20 bucks and they're mine.
Cool. But yeah, I mean, so summer I think is gonna be busy. It's
Yep.
I mean, we obviously don't have the whole school thing going on for us, but um, we've got some travel coming up, and
Yep.
I think everybody's just like getting ready. So like everybody I know, family, friends, everybody's doing something with like school wrapping up or graduations. Um,
Yep.
I've found that if you say no to all of those things and invitations, you have much more free time. So
That is that is a
it's like
harsh reality.
I love everybody I'm related to, but if I don't know my eighth cousin's name, I don't feel
That's all
like
right.
I should
That's all
be
right.
compelled to go to their graduation. Um, so
Nope.
it's
Nope.
like, good job. But
Right.
no, we got yeah, we're gonna be traveling soon too. We did our kind of first little camping trip of the season last weekend. We ended up going down and boondocking for a night,
Oh, nice.
uh, and so it was good. It had a nice little private camp area, and went to like a little Mother's Day market and stuff like that. So it's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a fun
We were
time.
we were down in Alabama a couple weekends ago with our little camping crew that we do stuff with. Um, So I'm looking forward to doing a little bit longer pull with we've done 2 different 3-hour pulls with the new truck. So got some upgrades I got to install before this next trip, which should really do it up right. Oh, and before I forget, happy 40th episode.
Boy, holy cow. All right. Another
40.
milestone.
40.
Although, all right. I mean, that is really cool. I'm not going to take anything away from us, but I did have a conversation with someone yesterday who does YouTube videos on like how to like basically turn your phone on, off, and all, and has like over 1 million subscribers, and is that's their career.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of
And it's
people.
like that's I just don't understand that whole thing. So that's awesome, but so is having, our 70 plus subscribers and our 40
Yeah.
episodes. So I'm happy with that too. That's awesome though.
Hey,
It's
at one time he had 40 episodes
that is very
and
true.
70 something subscribers, probably.
That's a very good point.
You got to start
So
somewhere.
because I
man.
didn't ask how long you've been doing it. I heard that and I was like, that's pretty fantastic. But
Everything
no,
I've seen says, 5 years is kind of the window where
all right.
if it's going to take off, that's kind of when you start really getting some traction. So we're only
About
a
the
year and
time
a
I'm
half
ready
in.
by the time I'm ready to retire, you're telling me I'm going to have to go to work.
But this is fun though. This isn't like
It is.
work.
Would we still have stuff to talk about? I think we would.
Dude,
I think we'd start making
even if
stuff
it's new
up.
stuff.
Yeah, because I've got some theories I'd be happy to share.
Same.
And
Same.
we can talk to those. And I think, I know today we wanted to make sure we did something that we could post back up. I know we were going to touch on
Right.
like just some of the summer stuff, and with
Like
everybody
how it was
ending
wrapping up school and we were
Yeah.
in and all that.
because it is different. Like I
It's
do remember,
way different.
I always felt like number one, it was always like June something that we were actually.
I feel like we
finishing up
went later, maybe 1st of June, something like that, because I remember Wave Pool would open and we would
before we were out of school.
Yeah, before we were out of school, which always
Yeah.
opens on Memorial Day weekend. So we would leave school and head over to the wave pool
Mhm.
right after school because it was open. Now we're always done the week. It's usually the Thursday before Labor Day or
Yeah.
Memorial Day.
Because it's
Memorial Day.
I only guess it's really earlier this year. Just
Memorial
it seems
Day's
like
a little bit earlier this year,
Is it? Okay.
and that's why the baseball tournament thing that my son is in is kind of messing me up because you messing with backgrounds.
No, I think I didn't
Motion
realize
light
I
went
was
out.
somewhere with a motion light. It's like
I got this one
Yeah.
spotlight on my dome right here. It's like,
I can't tell if that's better or not, but it's
it
I
is what
still-
it is.
I think it's good. It's
But, normally,
studio lighting went out.
Normally, this league that my son plays in, their tournament is the weekend before Memorial Day, but since it's so early, it's going to be the week after. So I'm like,
Yeah. Normally, when the motion light goes off, that's the signal that you've been in the toilet stall too long.
Are you in the bathroom right now?
No, I'm not. I'm
Okay.
not. But it just reminded me, it's like, oh, that's happened before. It's like, and then you turn your phone on, trying to like get out. But I think bathrooms should not have motion detectors, number one. That's just a general rule for contractors. Feel free to pick up on that. But
See, ours does. Ours has one.
really,
Yep.
yeah, see, I think that's
I think people do that a
inconvenient.
lot because then people don't have to remember to turn it off.
That's true. And maybe I'm sharing a little too much about the occasional habits, but
Maybe you in there parked it too long.
I was gonna say should be a time limit. No, I think I mean it does. Yeah, I think it does seem like the holidays a little earlier, but I do feel like that everybody gets out earlier. But it just seems busier though. Like
Some
there
of it
seems to be
depends
more
on where you
parties.
are,
Mm.
because I know some places like Michigan. I was in Michigan. There's a state law. They cannot start school before Labor Day.
Oh wow,
So
which
they
is
don't get
cool.
out till like mid June, late
I
June,
think
something like that. So they're in school. We always go back right at the beginning of August. See, now that was another thing. We didn't start till like third week in August.
yeah, I feel like it was
So,
later.
there's all
So
that. And then all this standardized testing nonsense that they do.
is that still high
Ugh.
school too? Like, do you guys do it?
Oh yeah, high school does it.
Okay.
I mean, they start doing that in like third grade.
Uh,
In Tennessee, we have the third grade. They call it the third grade retention law. Basically, if you don't pass these tests, they can hold you back in third grade again.
hmm.
So
I feel like
my
that all applied with our kids, but now I have selective memory on it. I don't feel like I feel like there's so many more I don't know, like events, right? It's like I gotta go see my kid sing. I gotta go see their year in play.
oh yeah,
They're graduating from, fourth grade kind of thing, and it's like, man, that
yeah. I think we
seems like
do.
a lot.
Yeah, kindergarten graduation, fifth grade graduation, eighth grade graduation, and then actual high school graduation.
Graduation,
So those are
yeah,
all the graduations that you need, um, or
yeah.
that
Like
you.
someone told me yesterday that they had to buy their daughter a new dress for like middle school graduation. I was like, okay, I didn't know that was even like that formal, but apparently it is, and it's cool. I guess I don't remember. I mean, we didn't do that. I feel like it was like just be
I,
excited about
I
moving
had
on
I had
next year.
kindergarten graduation because I have a picture of me in
Really?
this little white gown thing. Um, but then
Huh.
there was nothing after that till actual graduation.
I mean, if we had it, I don't remember. I do remember like fourth grade was a big deal because at that point in time, five and six were separate, and that was, I guess, considered middle school before then junior high and then high school. So I know it's different now, I think.
Yeah, I don't even know what they called that because they didn't call it middle. Middle school is a much newer term. It was just like
Fifth,
you were in
fifth grade.
elementary. Yeah, it's fifth and sixth.
Yeah.
You had elementary, then fifth and sixth, and then junior high, and then high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah. I think so when fourth grade wrapped up, I don't remember anything from kindergarten. I just remember that just ending. But fourth grade was a big deal at our school because the fourth graders, that was the first, you went to the fourth grade picnic, and it was kind of like you're moving on from elementary school. It was an
Oh, right,
off-site
yeah.
picnic, and you got bussed out to, I don't know, I think it was like Shelby Park or something
Somewhere
like
where there
that.
was a park.
Yeah, and it was like, all right, this is cool, and they just kind of let you run wild. Yeah, seventh grade, or no, leaving leaving
Sixth.
that middle sixth grade, the sixth grade dance, I think was at the end of the year. Um, and always that last week, man, there were like movies and just kind of
Oh,
free
yeah.
time. I mean,
Yeah.
I like that.
We don't do that as much anymore
But
because we got exams.
oh yeah, nah, that's
So I
it's
remember
lots
taking
of
exams, but I also remember a lot of what seemed like just downtime.
yeah, same. And I do. I mean, yeah, exams once we got to like junior high, but I mean, you're right, downtime, a lot of like
Yeah.
just
Hanging out
opportunities
with
for
your
people to get in
friends,
trouble. Um,
yep. Making plans for the summer, like, hey, let's, because
I'm pretty sure,
nobody had cell phones, so you had to get people's
yeah,
phone numbers.
I'm pretty sure the gambling ring that started at Two Rivers Junior High was directly related to the downtime at the end of one of the school years.
I would say so. I would say
So
so.
shame on them. Um,
On them.
yeah, it was my thing for a little while. I really enjoyed that. There was some flipping. You remember
Oh yeah,
that?
dollar flipping.
Dollar you could do it with quarters or
Oh,
half
so we would
dollars as
do
well.
dollar flips and Brian Cravens and all would always like, we were in it together. I would be one side, he would be the other side. So that means one of us always won, and then we would split the winnings because we would always get a third person.
That's a scam. That's
Oh, it
pretty
was.
good, actually.
It
Yeah.
was. Because
I just
it's
straight up played. I mean,
because it was just
like,
always odd man wins. So we'd always do three and be like, all right, odd man wins.
I,
So if he was
I
face up and I was, face down, one of us always won.
that's cool.
It
That's
worked
actually
for a little
brilliant.
while. Worked
It's
for a
a
little while.
brilliant business plan.
Yep. I probably
Um,
made about $10 doing that.
I
It
just
wasn't much.
played. I liked the quarter flipping because I mean you could buy candy for a quarter, and if you played throughout the day, you could win a couple bucks or lose a couple bucks.
Yeah.
But then it moved on to like shooting dice and like in the bathroom,
Oh yeah.
which
Hey, they
which
still
is
do that, man.
yeah. That's when that career came to a halt. We got busted by the principal um, and pulled into the office, and it was
Please tell me it was Mr.
basically
Young. Because Mr. Young was always the
oh,
guy busting everybody.
is he a tall African American guy? He was a doc. I know the principal there was a doctor.
Well, it was
Um,
probably Dr. Haston, but he wasn't tall.
Man, I don't know. I'd have to go back. I remember being a tall African American guy, and I knew he had his PhD because everybody called him doctor or something, but I can't remember. But I
I don't
outsmarted the
know.
doctor because I got called into his office, and basically our punishment, because it was so close to the end of the year, was he was basically going to keep all the money that we had won. And so my friend
There's
next
so
to
many
me,
rules against that now.
my friend next to me, he's like asked him, he goes, "How much money did you come to school with today?" My friend's like, "I had my lunch money. I had like, a dollar." The principal gave him a dollar back and kept everything else. And then he asked me, he goes, "How much money did you come to school with today?" And I was like, $19. So he gave me 19 bucks, and we walked out, and I was $18 better
In the
off
good.
than I was before.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I'm not advocating for being dishonest with people, but when
You've
you're
reformed. You've reformed.
13 and that's what's put in front of you of like, well, he was honest and he certainly did not come out positive into that. So I feel like I'm going to answer differently and see how this works out.
Well, in the
But
grand scheme of things, legally, he can't keep the money. Like,
so
there's
I
so
probably
many
saved his
rules
career.
against that. Yeah, you were keeping him from an audit finding.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, you know what? There's
Yeah.
no way I should leave him in here with all that cash. So it worked out. Uh, but I didn't gamble anymore. After that, we were on the watch list next year. So that's when I started the candy
You get
selling
the
ring.
piece of paper that has all the yearbook mug shots. Be on the lookout for these
That'd be cool.
offenders.
You're like, don't let this person do that. No, the business plan changed the next year. I got out of the gambling and I got into the selling candy.
The blow
Blow
pop game.
pops and Jolly Ranchers and eventually
Hey
little
man,
Debbie cakes.
you could buy one of those packs of 100 blow pops for what, a few dollars that sell them for a
Yeah.
quarter each, and
And then you make like $20 a bag off of those
right,
things.
yep.
I mean,
So it was like $5 for
crazy.
the 100 pack or something,
Mhm.
and sold them all for a quarter. So
Well, quarter was the cash price. If you wanted a credit, there was a whole system, dude. I
oh,
mean,
I didn't,
yeah,
I
there was a
didn't get
whole
into
system.
all that.
There was a credit system for sure, and that was quite lucrative
Really?
as
So you
well.
were
Yeah,
loan sharking
I would
in
call
high
it that.
school,
I would call it. I was a
being an
I was a kid.
entrepreneur.
I was a sweet entrepreneur.
You were offering a service for the economically disadvantaged.
You got to work. I mean, we've already had that episode, right? So that was kind of the
Right,
pre-work,
right.
but yeah, I think those schemes definitely came up later in the school year when you had a little bit of that free time. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I liked. I mean, high school is a little different because if you can get out of exams, then you don't have to come, right? Was that still similar?
Right, that's still a thing. You have to have certain attendance. You can't miss more than a certain number of days, and you have to have a certain grade in the class, and then you don't have to come. So,
That's cool.
which is nice. I was exempt from everything my senior year except art. Don't ask me why I'm taking art as a senior.
I think I did too.
Art and English. Because you only had to have 3 maths back then, so I didn't have math as a senior.
I did because
Um,
I had to make up a semester of geometry that I did not do so well in as a
mm,
sophomore. So
yep.
I put it off my junior year and I took it as a senior.
See, back then, we had 6 classes a day. And then if you had enough credits when you were doing your schedule, I just
Yeah.
didn't schedule myself a 6th period.
Hmm.
So I got to leave at 1 o'clock every day my senior year. I was like, peace.
Yeah,
So,
it was definitely shorter by then. I
yeah,
don't recall what time I
because I
got
didn't
out.
need, I didn't have to have a math. I thought I had all my fine arts, but that's why I ended up having to take art because I was missing a fine art. So I'm in
You
class with
know,
freshmen and sophomores.
I don't I don't feel like and I don't know if it's different, but I feel like now you can start to take classes that count towards like college credits.
Yes, you can. You can do
And I
dual enrollment is what it's called.
okay. I don't if that was an option when we were in high school, I don't remember
I don't think
it. So
dual
either A, I
enrollment
didn't
was.
qualify for it or it didn't exist. So I don't know.
So dual enrollment didn't exist, but you could take AP classes and you could score whatever. You had to score a certain grade on the AP test. I took
Yeah.
AP history, and if you got a 3, 4, or 5, 5 was the highest. If you got a 3, 4, or 5 on the AP test, then that would count towards college credit. I got a 3, so I didn't have to take U.S. history. So
Uh,
one of the U.S. histories in college.
I have no idea how all that worked out for me.
So, but that was the only one I did. And there weren't that, I mean, there were some AP maths, but like, I was not your guy. I was not the AP
Yeah.
math guy.
No, I struggled with other than like business math and like accounting, like our accounting classes we
Accounting
took.
class, yeah, I did
That made
great.
sense, man. But
Yeah.
all the geometry and
See,
algebra,
geometry made sense to me because, watching my dad like build stuff with wood all the time,
yeah,
he was always having to measure and do stuff. So, algebra 1 and geometry, no problem. Algebra 2, bro, that was like a whole different language.
yeah, nah. I
I
had to
did
take it
not
later, but it just didn't. It didn't make sense.
know.
Especially, yeah, geometry was really tough. Like that didn't make sense until years later when I got into like
Yeah. I mean, it makes even
that.
more sense
Yeah,
now that I've
yeah.
done a lot of that
I
stuff.
think I needed some stuff. I needed something to apply it to. Like it. I mean, even some of the algebra. Um, Years later, taking like a navigation course and stuff like that,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it made sense. It's like do this so that you don't hit that, or end
Gotcha.
up there kind of thing. So it's
Right.
like I can
It,
now I vibe.
and that's the thing. That's the push now is they try to make everything, geared towards the practical. But with all the other things that they have us do, dude, it's
Mm.
so tough to gear everything towards the practical. And at some point, a colleague of mine many years ago said this, it's always plus. It's never minus. They want us to do all these things, but they never tell us we don't have to do that anymore. We're
Mm.
changing to do this. It's always, hey, do this now. Do this now. And like, do we still do that? Or do we not do that? Like, and then every
Yeah.
now and then, like, oh, but you should still be doing this. It's like, at some point, it's got to be minus. You can't just keep piling things on and expect us to be as effective and cover all this stuff. It's just not practical.
Y'all got a tough job. I would like
But
I I think I'm
this is how many more years?
I feel like if you were to put me in that spot today, I would not. I couldn't
Oh,
handle it.
I don't think I could come out right
I'd be
now
like,
as a.
you're all homeschooled. Just don't even come back.
If I was in thinking about becoming a teacher now, and I, have students that are looking at doing that, and I say, okay, in good conscience, I cannot highly recommend this career. If that's what you want to do, I'm not going to try to discourage you, but just know that the road ahead is very frustrating, very unrewarding, and you will do so much more than you get paid to do, which exists very few places other than education. So, in business, most of the time, if you, just in the private sector, if you are asked to do more, typically you get paid more.
That is true.
So here, the way it works in education is if you are good at your job, you will be rewarded with more work from picking up the slack of somebody who is not good at their job.
Dude, that would have me like boiling. I'd be like, suck it.
Right.
But then as a teacher, that follows you. It's like
right. And so people are starting to realize, they've been realizing it for a while. And so there's this trend to try to be just mediocre. Because if you're too good, they'll give you too much to do. And if you're not good enough, they'll get rid of you. Maybe, but there's a teacher shortage, so they're not really doing that much now. But, you try to fly under the radar, which is not what you want. Like, you should have people that are like really trying to set the bar high, but can't do that because you'll get essentially penalized for being good.
Yeah. I think that's that rule kind of applies, I think, more broadly. But
it probably does.
Not to turn this into an interview, but are there teachers, like I've heard some teachers going into almost like a private practice where like they will essentially like teach like homeschool students for like a group of individuals who are then, basically paying that teacher to be the instructor for, is it? Okay.
So there are different homeschool like groups, cooperatives, collectives, or whatever. And obviously, not every parent is going to know physics, So what they'll do is they will collectively meet like on the computer or something like that with a certified teacher in that discipline once a week and submit work to that teacher and that kind of thing. And that teacher is paid as part of your homeschool group tuition. Because, just because you're homeschooled doesn't mean it's free. You're having to pay not necessarily private school prices or anything, but you're having to pay people. Most of them are either retired teachers or teachers that said, I can't do this in a big building anymore. And I know several people that have gone that route and they love it because, they have one class one day a week and another class another day a week. And then maybe they grade papers online, but they do it from their home and they get paid, an okay amount, but for their time commitment, it's worth it, they said.
I'm seeing a lot of people do that too. Like just in general, like anything that's like, computer or office related, like dude, nobody wants to drive. I mean, especially like right now, like not to sound too old, but like, dude, man, you fill up a tank and it's like, and that's a tank. That's a, I got a 4-cylinder, man. I would bawl if I were probably you
driving my diesel truck. Now that's not my daily driver, but I will tell you, I'm already preparing myself for sticker shock because, with my extended tank, 90 gallons of diesel, if I'm pretty close to empty, is going to be somewhat painful.
Same. I filled up the motorhome like a couple months ago, like as I after the winter season, got it out, went to the gas station, all that stuff. Right. So it was before this current spike, and I'm down to like half the tank. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was still, it's always painful, but I have not yet filled it up under this new pricing structure that we have.
Yeah.
So, Maybe
Well,
it'll
the only thing that
change.
I'm
But
hoping is that maybe this will, some of these just casual campers,
Mhm.
they'll kind of go, and they'll get out of the game. Because
Mhm.
it's hard to find campsites and some boondocking sites and stuff like that just because there's so many people doing it.
Yeah. My neighbor is retired and they always go, they leave out on like Sundays and they come home on Thursdays every time.
Nice.
And I'm like, that's awesome. And I mean, the couple of times I've been able to do like some weekday type stuff,
Oh, weekday
dude,
camping is great.
oh, it's amazing. There's like
We
nobody there.
Weekday
It's
camping
like,
is great. Like we were in Pigeon Forge on a Monday, a Sunday and a Monday,
yeah.
and there were probably, we're in a campground that probably had 200 sites, and I bet there weren't 40 people there.
Oh yeah. Dude, it's a whole like new world. Like I honestly, I cannot wait to retire. I'm gonna do everything
Same.
Sunday through Thursday, and then I'll just go home for the weekends. But no, it's fantastic. Like I noticed that last year. It's like, what is this? And it's like, what site would you like? I'm like, what site would I like?
What do
I
you
want the best one that you have.
What
Which
do you
one is
mean?
that?
I'll
I
just
mean,
take
it's like,
whatever's available. Oh,
yeah,
we have all of these.
it's like right on the water. I will take it. That's where I want to
Done.
be. But yeah, no, I noticed that a couple times, and it was fantastic. And I mean, I'm not like anti people, but sometimes
No,
when
but
there's
I
fewer of them
like.
around,
I mean, if I can camp where I don't have somebody right next to me, unless they're, like if
yeah,
it's y'all or, our crew that we go with, like them, yeah. But like just some rando, I don't mind
yeah,
it,
no, because I
but
always get sucked in, man. I get
if I
sucked
had my
into some
preference,
conversation
right?
about the dude's bait shop and how his family doesn't want to take it over, and how it's like, bro, man, I've got stuff to do.
Right,
Not really, but I just don't want to talk anymore. It's like, you know,
right.
I just,
There should be a little button on your
ah,
phone that you could make it make a noise. You're like, oh, that's my wife. I gotta
sometimes,
go.
because sometimes I'm just like, I think I'm just too nice. Like I'll just listen. But then also I fear sometimes I might be that person where I just start talking
I feel
about,
like I am that
you know,
person sometimes too.
it's like I just start vomiting out. I black out and I wake up 20 minutes later and I'm like, I don't know what I've said,
Yep.
but you seem interested and intrigued and now I'm done.
Especially if they want to talk
So
about like camper stuff,
yeah,
like
I
the
know.
inner
It's
workings of
just,
it. I get in there.
I mean, I do, I see the hypocrisy of it. I mean, I can very easily become that old dude that wanders around and all of a sudden
Just strike up a conversation about
30
some
minutes of your life is
randomness.
gone over talking about what
Yep.
kind of wheel chocks you might be using.
Yep. Those those yellow plastic ones are garbage. Don't use them.
Oh man. Well,
I
I
gotta
know what's
I
up?
gotta crawl under my camper this weekend. I gotta replace other than my axles, I've got to replace the entire suspension just
Oof.
because it sat for 3 years before we bought it. So my leaf springs are flat. Uh my equalizer, they're gone. I mean, they're not doing their job like
No
they need
longer
to. So
effective. Yeah.
right, and my
No.
tires are wearing a little uneven. So I have all the stuff, and I did it on my last camper, so I kind of know what to do. So
No.
it will be a much improved ride. Not that it's bad now, but it will be way better with this new stuff. So looking forward to doing that, but also not looking forward to crawling under there and doing all that.
Yeah, that'll
But
be fun.
it's part of it.
Good luck on that.
Yeah.
I know we didn't really have like a huge agenda or plan for today.
No, we
It's
just
really
want to
just
talk about
about,
some of our end of the year things. It
yeah.
was in elementary there was field day. Oh gosh, I love field day.
Oh, we didn't even
My
talk
kids
about
had
field
field day
day.
last week, and like they didn't come home with anything. And I said, like, did you not win any of the races? They were like, oh yeah, we won several. I'm like, because dude, I just had ribbons like pinned to me like down my, pants or shorts or whatever I was in, like all on my shirt. I just had ribbons. they got nothing. Like you didn't get like a
Have they
anything.
gone the opposite where everybody gets one, they got one, and now it's like, well, we don't want to treat anybody different, so nobody gets one?
I don't
What's the
know.
deal?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know how they do it now. I don't know if it's like some point system and there's like a reward, because I know next week they have like some ice cream rewards and stuff like that. So I don't know
Yeah.
if it's like, oh, you had, as long as you won something, you get this. I don't know.
I
I
always
don't, because I
hated,
wasn't there. My wife was there. She said that they did well, but
I
I like the
remember,
ribbons.
I did too. I liked a ribbon. I liked the blue ones.
I like the blue
Um,
ones.
Second and third was trash, and then if you got that, what was purple at the time, that participant, that you might as well
Yeah.
just shred that, throw that away, man. That
Honorable
was just,
mention.
yeah. I was like, what does this even mean, man? It's like you can walk, then you can
Yeah.
run.
Now
It's
kids would be
like,
like, oh, I got a ribbon. Back then it was like, oh, you don't have the blue.
yeah. It's like,
You got the red or the white.
it's right. It was a white, third place, white one.
Third place was white.
I
Second
feel like
place was red.
I got a lot of red ones. I don't feel like I got a lot of blue ones. But when I
I had
did, I felt really good about it.
I had a few blue and then had a lot of red and whites.
I had my share of purple too, unfortunately. But maybe that was always team events. I get teamed up with somebody who just wasn't it. But
Some
I think
loser.
I think it I don't think it damaged me at all. I think it helped me know where my place was. I knew that I was not the fastest runner.
Yep.
I knew that pull-ups were not my game, and you know,
I mean, dude, we had
relay,
stuff like
it
we
was always
had the
rigged.
toilet bowl lid that was, like, 5 yards away from us, 20 feet ish,
Mm,
and you had to throw a roll of toilet paper into the toilet seat lid. It's just a lid sitting there, and that was one of the games, and we
yeah,
had all kinds
that's
of
fun.
just crazy, there was the beanbag toss, not like cornhole, but like you had to toss it like at a target or
Yeah,
something.
three-legged
Of
race,
course,
that was
there was the
pretty popular.
three-legged race. There was, plenty of relay races and just
Yeah,
flat out like 50-yard dash kind of stuff. Um,
the what was it, the sack race?
Sack
That was
race. Yep.
that was terrible, man. You always see some kid just face plant.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, still have their hands holding that bag up, but just
Right.
face just goes
Instead
right
of
in the
just catching
dirt, man.
themselves,
It's like,
like just let go of the bag, man.
that's it. What is always funny too is, and I don't know if it still happens a lot, but I remember like early in like work career, people would still want to do that stuff with like 30 and 40-year-olds. It's like, why? This just doesn't make any sense.
So speaking of that, my son had baseball practice last night, and since it's one of the last practices, the coach was like, let's have a little fun. We'll play some kickball. So the boys are out there playing kickball, and I'm sitting over there with all the parents. We're sitting on the side, and one of the moms goes, "Hey, you ought to do parents versus kids,"
Mm.
and coach was like, "All right, after this inning, let's do it." And dude, we got up there.
Oh,
Oh,
dude. Last time I played
um,
kickball, I'm pretty sure I pulled a groin.
oh, the last time I played kickball before that, which was probably 20 years ago, I played in an adult kickball league.
Yeah.
If that tells you anything, tore hamstring, rounding second base because I was running full out.
Because
Um,
I don't know how to give half, right?
I
It's like I'm
can't,
gonna
I
play, I'm
can't
gonna play.
have right, right, and that's the
I'm
thing,
in.
right? And they
Ah.
had like there were kids crying because their parent got them out and stuff like that. I'm like,
Mm.
our parents were our first bullies, so the fact that you the fact that you're crying about getting out,
yeah, it's like
you wouldn't survive in my
I
generation.
I would I when I talk about it, like I'm like, oh yeah, I'd love to play a good game of dodgeball or something like that. But then I'm thinking, dude, if I got hit, I'd be destroyed. I'd just be, that, or I'd be so mad and angry
See, I'd just be mad. I'd be
that
like, all right, don't get on base,
I'd
little
be
boy.
taking names. Like I don't know
don't
who you are,
don't get
but
on base.
that's yeah, that's you just signed a sentence, man. You
Yep. I'm just glad that I did not have the chance to because when they were playing, I'm sitting over there on the side and like, you know,
yeah,
My son gets the ball, and without even thinking, I mean, it was just a natural reaction. I was like, peg him, you know. And I'm like, light him up, because that's what we would do. And
Like,
there was
just no-
one mom. She kicked the ball to her son who was playing first base, you know, on a bounce. So he just picked it up and went over and touched first. And I said, that's the difference between these kids
Mm,
and us.
you just,
I wouldn't have touched first base.
no.
If my dad
I've been standing in front of it.
if my dad would have kicked the ball to me, I'd have been like, let's go. I've been
Yeah.
waiting for this. I'm about to fire it up.
You're like, all them times you said no, got
Right.
to pay for it right
No.
now. Yeah.
I would have paid for it later,
You're like-
probably, but I'd have got mine.
Yeah, it's been worth it.
I'd have got mine
Totally.
that day.
It'd have been worth it. You'd have like that'd have been legendary. I feel like
Oh, yeah.
that'd have
For
been
sure.
that'd have been good. All right,
But-
cool. I know we got to wrap up though.
Yep. Somebody got a virtual doctor's appointment.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, doesn't it?
I don't know who that is, but I will say
Yeah, me neither.
it ain't me.
It's not you. Yeah. Whatever.
Speaking of, I hope I can find this. If I can find this little meme thing, I'll put it in here. But I saw this thing and it said how different generations will answer this question. And
Mhm.
somebody said, does this outfit make me look fat? Boomer's answer was, you could stand to lose a few pounds.
Mm.
Millennials' answer was, oh no, I think that, you know, I think that outfit looks great on you. Gen Z's answer was, oh, we don't body shame. You look like a queen or king or whatever. Like, you know, you go. And then Gen X's answer was at the bottom and it said, I know 5 fat people and you are 4 of them. So
That runs.
There you
That
go.
runs true.
there you go.
I'll save it for maybe like the next episode, but I've got another good example, like a real life example of something like that, like how quickly we will turn things humorous that probably shouldn't be.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, man.
And,
Well, hopefully.
and your mom is an acceptable answer to just about anything.
Oh yeah, dude, I miss your mama jokes so badly, and sometimes I just want to throw it out there. I'm like, man, I don't know if these people would get it, but
Right. They'd be like, you don't know my mother. Man, shut up.
I don't need to.
No, but I bet lots of people do. There's sorry, that was
So
uncalled for,
juvenile.
but that's just how we roll.
That's just so juvenile. I love it. All right. I gotta go make sure this other person gets to their virtual doctor's appointment.
Oh, this other person.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I hope they
whatever.
hope everything works out for them.
I'm sure it will go well.
Yep.
Just check up.
So I'll get to editing this and try to get it posted. But
Awesome.
happy episode 40. 10 more, dude. We'll have to
Happy
do something big for
40.
50.
Oh, we will. We'll have to actually be together.
For
That's the
sure.
first thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully 41, we get some time to get back and
Yeah,
do some recording. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, I may
But
be around
yeah.
a few extra days since we might make this baseball playoff. So,
All right. Cool. Can we post it?
all right, dude.
50 will be here before we know it.
It
Man,
will.
That'll be fun.
Will. I'm saying
Be a good
sometime
time.
probably, late fall, early winter, probably mid fall. That's my guess.
Getting close to like our 2-year
Yep, right about 2
anniversary
years.
of the show.
25 a
Will be
year.
cool.
That still averages out about
I think
one
that's-
every 2 weeks. So it's not bad.
I think it works
That was
good.
That's kind of the goal.
Share, tell your friends, more
right.
subscribers, and find some way to start paying us for this. And I mean, dude, I'll do
We need
a couple a
1,000.
week if you really
we
want
need-
me to.
Oh, we need 1,000 for that.
I mean,
I'll do one a week for sure.
yeah, I'll even give some extra content, maybe just some little
Oh yeah,
You know,
I'll give life advice.
Yeah, I'll mentor, coach.
Right.
I think I could be a life coach.
Oh yeah, I've screwed up enough things where I've been like, okay,
I mean, I'm not saying you're gonna win. I'm just saying I
Right.
think I'm gonna be a life coach. I mean, I ain't telling you I'm good at it.
I can at least
I'm
say,
just-
hey, I have figured out ways that it doesn't work. So try something other than this.
Oh, it's like, yeah. It's like,
That's practical
tell me
advice.
what you did. And did that work out for you? No. Don't do that again.
That seems
Do
terrible.
something different. Yeah. I think I feel like the new Dr. Phil, man.
Right, right.
Is he? Can we still mention him? Is he okay?
I don't know. I think that your
Somebody
hand is
called
all
me.
over the screen. Oh,
Somebody called me, and I think it cut us off.
well, but I
I'm
mean, I
hoping
only
that
lost you for a couple seconds. So,
delete the video.
Oh.
Well, no, we're not recording anymore.
oh, we're not.
No. All right, I'll have to check it. I hope we didn't.
I mean,
lose
my
that
timer's
recording,
still
man.
going.
Is it?
It says 46:06, 7,
Let me see if
8.
I can rejoin.
So if y'all can only see me, Chris is trying to get back in. Somebody called him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. All right. Well, let's see if we can exit out of this. And can you hear me now, though?
I can hear you. So hopefully everybody else can too.
All right. Well,
so,
I'm hoping we didn't lose that recording. Wouldn't be the first time. But it would
nah,
really
I mean, surely
stink.
it at least recorded
So,
what we got.
yeah.
So if you can't hear Chris, he's signing off. I'm going to sign off too. See ya.